Hello YouTube, We All Juggle Knives here with a great little everyday carry option for you. This is the Spyderco Delica in ZDP 189 steel, right? And the color is racing green, a lockback design, 2.5 ounces in weight, so extremely easy to carry. And the price tag on this was $83. Alright, and here is the other side of the knife where you see black coated pocket clip. It is a 4-position pocket clip. Alright, and the texturing on that is Spyderco's bidirectional texturing on the handle scales. You see the jimping on the thumb ramp there, and the trademark Spyderco opening hole. And here's the ZDP Delica, the open position. Now you see the form and function of this knife. You can see why this is an iconic knife, a legendary folding knife, because it gives you everything you need and nothing you don't need. It is extreme efficiency of design, both in the lightweight, the ease of carry, ease of operation, as well as the functionality of the blade shape, the grind, and now offered in this super steel. And the close-up of that blade, you see the full flat grind and the blade shape. It's Spyderco's leaf-shaped drop point design. Allows for starting cuts via the fairly pointed tip. Right, the flat grind allows slicing through things with very little resistance. If you purchase this on Amazon, almost all of the pictures show a saber grind. Okay, that is the older model. I actually ordered from there, and they had a picture of a saber grind, and this is what was sent to me. All right, so as far as I know, all the newest models are like this, regardless of the picture. Sometimes the description is different than the picture. Okay, so pay close attention to that. Now, ZDP 189 steel, if you don't know, it's one of the new super steels that basically it can be hardened to an extreme extent, so it has extreme edge retention. And the trade-off to that is that people say, oh, it's more likely to chip. But with such a small knife, you're slicing through things. You know what I mean? You're not chopping with a blade length of 2.9 inches, which is what the blade length here is. Right? So the drawbacks of that are completely minimized with this size of blade, right? And it will be harder to resharpen, but you're going to have to resharpen it less. How many cardboard boxes would you have to cut up before you needed to resharpen it? I don't know the answer to that, but a heck of a lot. I love that they are offering this in this steel. And you know, it used to be hard to find S30V for under 100, and now you can get ZDP 189 for under 100. Great bargain. A little bit of paper cutting just for fun. I mean, I'm sure you already know that this is sharp, but just because it's fun, you know. Yeah, I mean it comes basically scalpel sharp. All right, and here's just a nice close-up of that blade. You can see the grind lines, and it says Spyderco and the steel. All right, and these are made, you can see on the other side, made in Seki, Japan. And here's a nice size comparison with other Delicas. Starting at the right, fully serrated Delica with stainless steel handle. And we have the foliage green Sprint Run Delica, VG10. Next we have a titanium Delica with etched Damascus and VG10 core. And then the ZDP Delica. Then for size reference also, Dragonfly with Nasigen handles, and that Dragonfly is also ZDP, so wouldn't those two make a great little pair? The Delica, a true classic. I like all of these. I think it would be pretty cool if they would combine the titanium handle with the ZDP blade. I think that would be quite nice. Alright, what can I say? I mean, it is an awesome knife. The FRN is fairly thick, alright, so I don't foresee any problems with durability. And the use of the FRN, that is what allows you to have a knife that's only 2.5 ounces. All right, the lockup is very secure. The deployment was smooth. Love the blade shape and the grind. The steel. They make some great stuff in Seki, Japan, I must say. It's very close to, for this price range, I mean, pretty much a perfect knife, an ideal EDC. Some people do worry about the ZDP rusting. You know, will this rust? It's not going to rust if you make sure to, you know, if it gets wet, you have to dry it off completely and, you know, put a thin coat of oil on it every week or more than once a week, depending. You know, you're going to have to use your own experience. Depends on where you live. I have many ZDP blades. It is quite humid here in the summer, and none of mine have rusted so far. Alright, so overall, for less than $100, an incredible blade. Highly recommended. This has been We All Juggle Knives. I'm out.